For the newcomer, Jonathan, Nathan, and Jeremiah, I just send you an invitation. I already add you into the Google Calendar. So yeah, so I think by right everyone already received the invitation. Hmm, I think wait ah. Wong, Nyap, Wong. Hmm, Wong. Let's see. MIP. How? Uh, Wong, I just sent out an invitation. Uh, yeah, Wong, I just sent out an invitation. Do check your email. I think by right you should receive. Uh, okay, anyone else that haven't received invitation? Okay, so cool. I think everyone already received the invitation. But Wong, I'm sorry. When did you join us? When was your first class with us? This week, right? Monday? Is it? Ah, okay, yeah. Now I remember you. Okay. One, two, three, four. So we have last week two, this week one. So we have four newcomers. Okay. So hi guys. We will start our class or our today we have a practical and tutorial. So since we have a newcomer, Jeremiah, do you mind to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Hello, yes, hello. Oh, just hello.
Oh, um, my name is Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah, and
Are you
yeah,
in first year? Are you in first
uh,
year?
second year.
You joined TAR, so you like, oh, so you joined TAR with second year. I mean, like you masuk with second year already,
Yeah,
is it? Ah, so previously you study with TAR also, or well,
yeah. Previously, I studied at Ta.
oh, so by right you should know some of these student here, right? Is it?
Yeah,
Do you have
some.
friend here? Yeah, that's normal. Some of you guys know each other. So okay, Jeremiah. How to pronounce your name? Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah. Okay, then welcome to join our class.
Okay.
So I think we have four newcomer. Nathan and Jonathan. Wong. Yeah, I will call you Wong. Wong and Jeremiah. So I think these four haven't have a group for this particular subject for the assignment. I think they haven't have a group. I think later after our tutorial we will discuss about the group for your assignment. So for now, oh yes. So for today, I want to turn on my camera because I'm not feeling well. So Noel, I'm just wondering, not a question. Why 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 your name, or anyone know why is his name is two here and then I see his face here too? Why is it so?
Oh, I use two device.
Oh, you used to device. Ah, I see, I see. Ah, okay, that's the reason. Because I'm not familiar with GC, but okay. Oh, so by the way, just now the newcomer Jeremiah, I'm your lecturer for this subject, OOAD and research method. I'm Shikin. You can call me Shikin. I think that's all good. Yeah, I think that's all from me. So this week, this is our course plan. So course plan is our like a schedule on what should we cover on that week. So now we are already in week 4. Week 4, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are on week 4. So our lecture already yesterday. No, on Monday we covered, I think, chapter 3. We covered this part, and then for tutorial, which is today, we will go to tutorial 3. Yeah, we will go to tutorial 3. But wait. I think Jonathan, Nathan, Jonathan is here. Nathan is here. I need to add you. Wait, this is you, right? So you can access. You can access to our tutorial here. But oh yeah, guys, last week I updated one. I updated one question to me. So this is the latest one because there's one particular question or one particular row, if I'm not mistaken, are updated. So you need to use this one, tutorial 3. Okay. So today what we will cover is on tutorial 3. Here we are on track. So chapter 3, requirement capture. This is what we will do for today. So for tutorial, as usual, I expect you guys to finish your tutorial before our class, because I noticed not only on this class, but in my other class, the students are waiting for my answer and they didn't do their tutorial, which I don't think that is good for you because you have exam and you have midterm. Yeah, you have exam and you have midterm. So you need to understand, or you need to do your tutorial. Okay, so for this week, tutorial 3, they asked us to write a or to construct a use case diagram. So who has done this question? want to share the answer? Include and extend. This one already covered in the lecture. Correct use case, generalization, correct notation. Okay. Wants to share the answer? Uh, isn't it from the, I mean, the exercise? To device. Hi, Jeremiah. Mine answer is in raw IO. Wet. We have to respond from Noel and Elvin. Let me check because I haven't seen the exercise for your lecture. So let me check first. Correct use case. Noel, I don't online restaurant ATM. Lecture, not the exercise. Noel, I can't find this question in our lecture note. Which exercise is this? In which lecture note? By
Chapter
right?
3.
Chapter 3, which question? Which exercise? Here is my
Slide 74.
74, 76, 75, 74. 74, exercise 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm. We're talking about this question, right? Tutorial 3, right? Tutorial 3, and then referring to, where's my, close this one first. Close. This one, exercise 3. Is it the same? No, right? I don't think it's the same question. 74, dispatch. And this, no, I don't think it's the same. No, the question is different. But I think the requirement are a bit same, but the question is different. Right, Noel? So I think we go to Alvin first. Alvin, would you like to share your answer? Yeah, no, isa lang. Two, two, three. So for this tutorial, we only have 3 questions, but I think the question is a bit long. By right, we should cover. Huh? I need access, Alvin. I cannot access. Can anyone access to the link he shared? Hmm? Me. you need access. Cannot. This is my screen. Let me share. So this is my screen. This is the link. No, I cannot. Not access to your thing. My email. What's my email lah? No, Shikin. Wait, I forgot. What's my email? No, 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 not this one. Okay, I have access to his use case diagram. So we have actor here. Hmm. Okay, so this is the sample answer. Okay, so I have two answer here. This one is my sample answer. This one is by Elvin. So the first one I noticed when I first saw this diagram, I think he knows how to write this diagram, but the first one that I noticed is this actor. Instead of using this, maybe you should use, we have a, what do we call it? What do we call this thing? Apa? Apa kita panggil nih orang-orang nih? So instead of writing like this, maybe you should use like this. So this one should be your, because if I'm not mistaken, if you write like this, that means this is your, because we have two type of actor, right? The first one is the primary. What's the type of actor? There are two, primary actor and I remember There are two type of actor. Yeah, two type of actor, which is supporting and primary actor. So this one, the one you use for supporting actor, this one. This one is supporting actor because I think from the question here, the customer is our primary actor, not supporting actor. Or do you purposely write this actor as supporting actor, Alvin? Yeah, stick person. So Alvin, do you purposely write the actor as in supporting actor or how? Oh, but you know that the customer is the primary actor, right? So I think it also can represent by that. No, for primary actor, you need to use this stick person. Okay, but this is correct. You know who is the actor. Just your symbol is, you need to use the correct symbol. So first, we read the question. A specific website is reservation system. So here, from this statement, we know that this particular airline have a flight ticket reservation system, and the system allow the customer, which is our actor, to book flight ticket and manage their booking online. So from this line of statement, I want to ask how many use case that you think you can find from this particular statement. Anyone wants to try to answer? Search flight. Customer to book flight ticket and manage their booking online. So book flight ticket and manage. Where's your answer? Check in flight, book flight ticket, 3 5. So let's read first. The targeted user of the system are the customer. So again, so we have two actor here that mentioned customer and staff. So customer and staff. So this is your actor, your customer and staff. So this one is correct. The flight ticket reservation system functionality. So this is the, actually just now I asked you guys, right? The company has implemented a flight ticket reservation system. Let's put in line 3 5. One, two. Only from this line, only from this statement. Why some of you said 5 here? Alvin, why do you say it's 3? From that one statement only. And Shak, it is 2. Yeah, I asked just now from this statement only, not from the overall question. So from this statement, if you read line by line, if you read statement by statement, for this statement, there are only 2, which is book flight and manage booking online. Okay? Yeah, it's okay. So only for this statement, there are only 2. The one that I highlighted. So there are only 2 use case. But this is the real use case actually. The real use case. Yeah, the real use case. So here from this statement, there are 2 actors that mentioned. The first one is the customer and staff. So this one is correct. We have 2 actors. This one, customer and actor. That one is correct. And then, so this is the system functionalities. So I want to ask you guys regarding the functional and non-functional requirement. So if this is the requirement, can any of you identify if this is functional or non-functional requirement? Jonathan, yes, this is functional requirement. Based on this question, this is the functional requirement. Functional requirement is anything that is system expected to do. That is functional requirement. So that's correct. This is functional requirement. And then this should be the use case for your system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Search flight schedule, correct. Book flight ticket. Book flight ticket. Book flight. Search flight, generate ticket, check in. Make online payment. Make online payment, book flight. Correct. Generate e-ticket. Generate. Wait, guys. Generate e-ticket. Check in flight. Check in flight. Check flight status. Check flight status. Status check. Check flight, book flight, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Search flight. Search flight, book flight ticket. Book flight ticket. Make online payment. Make online payment. Generate e-ticket. Generate e-ticket should be that one. And then check in flight. Check in flight. Check in flight. Check flight status. Check flight status. Okay, so what I did was I compared the answer between the Alvin and the sample answer. So I noticed here. Okay, back to this question. There are 6 requirements here. 6 use case by right. You have 6 use case. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, can Alvin, I want to ask. Actually, Alvin, I want to ask. Functional correct. Actually, Alvin, I want to ask. Alvin, right? How do you know? How do you know if this use case? I mean, right? How do you know if the use case is your main use case or it is extended or include use case? Because in the sample answer here, your answer is kind of correct, but how do you know that the flow of your answer? Is it by logic or did I miss out anything? It's functional requirement. It's that already. I mean, like, how do you know? Functional tester should allow customer. The system allows staff to. This is for the first actor, customer, and this is for the second actor, which is staff. Construct a diagram. So, Alvin, I'm sorry. How do you know? This is, I guess this one too. Because, right, from what, if I'm a student, from what I understand, based on this particular question, question 1, right, there is no like flow of your process. Like, I mean, for your use case, there's no particular flow. So in the sample answer that I received, where is it? Here, they also include this part. And then in his answer too, so he include this part. So you use your logic, is it? Assumption. So I guess, yeah, based on logic. But this kind of question, right? If I'm the designer of your exam, I won't design this kind of question because why? Me as a lecturer too, I'm confused to design this. One, correct actor, correct boundary and name, correct use include and extend relationship. But if I'm a student, then I will confuse. What is the, I mean, for this particular question, what is the include and exclude relationship? Unless, unless, unless they give us like a flow of the system. I mean, for example, after the user or after the customer search the flight schedule, the customer can print out the ticket. So, do you guys understand what I'm saying? So this question, you need to use your logic. So, we can have different logic of different flow. But let's see the answer for this one. So since they don't have or they don't state any particular flow for this question, they just state the use case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Search flight schedule. I think any answer is correct as long as you use the correct diagram. So first, search flight schedule. This one is correct. So you have your first use case here in here, search flight schedule, correct. And then book flight ticket with seat selection option. Search flight schedule, book flight ticket. So this should be another use case. Search flight schedule, make online payment. I think this one, book flight ticket, should be another use case. You know why? Let's see first. Yeah, correct. So book flight ticket should include as your use case. But I won't blame you on this one because like I said, there's no flow. So book flight ticket with seat selection option should be a use case. Why? Like I said, this is based on our logic. So here is your answer. First, you check in flight. This is the correct use case. Actually. Also, one more line for staff line to book flight. Alvin, I will come back to you on this one. But what I want to say for this kind of question, since there are no particular flow of your diagram or your flow, so you need to use your logic. So this one is actually on a system, or this one is a flight system. Yeah, flight system. So we are allowed, usually for flight system, we can search the schedule of our flight and then we can book. So this one is the first use case. This one can be considered as second use case. Make online payment. Make online payment is considered as after we book, then only we make online. So this one is include, right? I think your flow here is wrong. The logic of your flow here is wrong because I'll come back to that one later. I want to check book flight, make online payment. What the heck? We don't use this sample of answer. This is wrong. So make online payment. So guys, I want to ask you, can this be considered as include or extend if after you book your flight ticket, you need to do your online payment? So this one is considered as extend or include?
Include.
Slide
Include.
include, correct. Yeah, include correct. Include, yeah, include. Slide 32. 32, 32. This one, Alvin, do you mean this one for campaign extend? Include, yeah. Okay. Jonathan, I want to ask, why do you said it's extend? Why do you said my question just now? I asked if this online payment, after we book our flight ticket, right? We need to do an online payment to confirm our booking. So I asked if this is an include or extend. It's two separate function. Actually, the answer is include. Okay, the answer is include. Separate function. One payment, one generate. 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 Book flight ticket. Which one is the generate function? Because by logic, using the normal flow, when you're booking a ticket, you need to book your ticket. Then after you book your ticket only, you need to do your payment to confirm your booking. So this one is include. By right, this is like one flow. You need to book first before you do your online payment. So, Jonathan, do you understand? But like I said, this one is based on our logic, based on the normal or typical system to book the flight ticket. Also, flight 32. Alvin, this part you mean this part, right? 32. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is different logic or different chapter 3 again. So this is my chapter 3 and this is my page 32. I'm not sure if you're referring to other lecture, but this one is different logic. Okay, so correct. Just now I asked you guys, this is include. So after we book our flight ticket only, we make an online payment. So then we have generate e-ticket. That's mean this is like your boarding pass. Make check-in flight, extend, check-in flight, online book flight. Alvin, can you explain? You answer this part. Check-in, make online book. Uh, check-in flight. Sorry. Generate e-ticket should be here. Make online payment. But book flight ticket, make online payment. Actually, if just now, Ian, right? Based on Ian, yeah. Ian, based on your answer is same with the sample answer that I received. Because book flight ticket is another function and make online payment. But by right, again, I think there's no specific answer, but by right, we only make our payment after we do our booking. So I think your answer is correct too. because this question they don't mention any specific flows. So your answer is quite correct. Yeah, your answer is quite correct. And then we have the next one. We have a generate e-ticket. So usually after we get or we make our payment, only we get our e-ticket or we get our boarding itinerary. Yeah, itinerary ticket. So can anyone tell me, based on this one, what is the relationship with the third point here, make online payment?
Extend.
Calvin. Yeah, extend. Why you said extend?
Or receive optional.
You mean to print the itinerary is optional?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. To print, because we already make our payment, right? We already make our payment, but it is an optional for us to print our ticket. We can print or we don't want to print. So it's extend. So this is optional. So extend. So this is, what is this? I mean, what is this in your use case diagram? Is this another extend or include, or this is another use case?
Yeah.
Pharaoh Vincent, where are you? Why are you so silent? Yeah, you're in my class. Here, okay. So here, I want to ask you, check in flight. What is this in our diagram? Shark, why you answer? But yeah, correct. This is another use case in our diagram. So I think here, Alvin, check in flight. Yeah, this one is correct. Check in flight is another use case in our diagram. So correct. And then check flight status. Check flight status. So what is this? Check flight status. Alvin, where's your check flight status in your answer here? You don't check flight status. So should have one more point here, which is check flight status. So what is check flight status in the diagram? Should be another use case. Yeah, correct. So let me answer. So this check flight status is another use case to your use case diagram. Yes, Alvin? Cancel flight ticket, search flight schedule, actor stuff. Miss test. Test? What is test? Alvin, I don't understand. System test. He testing his line. Okay. So I skip this part. Okay. So that one for the first actor. So basically, I think Alvin knows how to read the use case. It's just for this particular question. I don't blame him because there's no particular flow. But I think this is good. So we move to the second actor, which is system. System should be the main actor too. So referring to this answer, this is again, you need to use these people here. Same goes to this one. Okay, so the system. Okay. Okay, the stuff can be on the left side on the box. For Noel question, this is a good question. For actor, here, usually the main or the primary actor we will write on the left here, and the supporting actor will be on the right part. But there's no particular rules to write where is the position, right? Where is the position of your actor? But people usually, most of the use case diagram that I see, the left part will be your primary actor. And then if you have any supporting actor, it will be on your right. But usually if people see this stick people, yeah, if people see him, then people will know this is the primary actor. But there are actually no rules on that. Okay, Noel? I think, yeah, okay, I addressed your question already. So we can move to the second actor. So cancel flight ticket, maintain, generate, access. So what is cancel flight ticket? To this actor in this user case, user case diagram. Hmm. Daniel, yeah, Daniel, the one who read a lot. What do you think? What is this in our use case diagram? Cancel flight ticket. What is this in our diagram that performed by this actor? Daniel, are you there? Yeah, yes. So what do you think is this? Cancel flight ticket. What is this in this diagram that related to this actor? Include? Is this, guys, I'm not sure if this is funny, but I noticed not only in this class, right? For my previous class too, in other class, if I ask student, then student ask me back. They give me answer in term of question. So like I need to guess your answer. Include is your answer. Anyone wants to help? No lah, it's a joke, Daniel. No, this is a joke. So anyone wants to help him? What is cancel flight in the use case diagram? Use case, correct, Vincent? This is a use case. This is a use case in your use case diagram. So cancel flight is a use case. I think cancel flight, yeah. Alvin is correct. Cancel flight is a use case. Yes, use case. Daniel, jangan merajuk. Okay, this is a joke. So this is a use case. So next we move to maintain flight schedule. Ferry Vincent, what is maintain flight schedule in your use case? In your use case diagram. This one, maintain flight schedule. Yeah, use case, correct. Maintain flight schedule is a use case, correct. Generate report. What is generate report? Generate report. Also use case, generate report. Actually a use case, but generate report. Yeah, use case. But I mean like what report they want to generate actually. So yeah, can be considered as use case. So this is correct. This is a use case. Access all function that are accessible by customer. So this one too, the last point here. I want to ask, actually, right? Wait, also use case. Oh, mistakenly thought all its use case. What is this? Mistakenly thought all of this is Noel. Wait on this one. Shark. I want to ask you why you said it is extend, because I think we are on the same page, but referring to the answer doesn't agree with us. But why do you said this is extend? On the, I think what you mean is here, generate report, right? You want to explain your answer? Yeah, I agree with you. I think this part just now, if we see the answer, we have two answer here, right? Based on Alvin, generate report, and based on the answer that I received, here generate report is considered as an, it's not as an, as a use case, but I agree with Shak. Generate report should be an optional because I was thinking too, generate report, if you go to any online system, right? Online booking system for flight, what report you want to, I mean, like you need to perform something before you have report to generate. I think yeah, both can be correct, like I said. Tapi I mean, this one is correct to extend. But if we want to say extend, we need to extend it from a use case. So based on the use case here, the possible answer is if maybe if the system already cancel the flight ticket, maybe only they generate the report. That is the logic that I can think. But what you said is correct. This is an optional. So yes, both answer can be correct. This one, no L. I don't understand this case. No. So shark is correct. It can be optional, but before you make it an optional, you need to know why is it an optional. This one is correct. Calvin Chuck, yeah, both is correct. So this is for the first question. Correct actor, you need to use the correct actor, the symbol, the stick person, right? The stick person, right? Yeah, the stick person, you need to use it correctly. System boundary and name. Use include and extend relationship. Correct use case, correct generalization relationship, correct notation. Yeah. So my purpose to ask you just now, each of these functional requirement is to test if you guys know what is use case or how to identify what is use case. Okay. So Shark need to specify which one is supporting. You mean supporting actor? What do you mean this one? Actor. Need to specify. Usually, like I said, for supporting or primary actor, we read based on the symbol that we use. This is the symbol for primary actor. For supporting actor, we use this symbol, referring to this lecture note. I know there's in this here. Yeah, this is page 26. You can refer to this page. Jonathan, wait, which one is supporting? Yes, we need to specify which one is supporting based on the symbol. So you need to use the correct symbol because in the question requirement here, they ask you to correct actor. That's mean the symbol. I mean the actor using the correct symbol. Okay, Kelvin Shark, am I answering your question? I'll take it as yes. Okay, Miss, the access all function is what? Yeah, access all function. Uh, Fair Vincent, where is access all function? Access all function.
The last function for staff.
This one. This is a use case. That means access all functions that are accessible by customer. So that's mean, that's mean whatever the user here, the customer here, whatever the customer do can be done by this one, by the system. So in your use case diagram, you need to link actor, staff. I think you just need to, yeah, you just need to link the staff to the all use case. That's mean all the use case, that access or that link to this customer is what's the term? Accessible by the customer. So all the use case here by the customer is linked with the system. I think someone answered already. So Ferry Vincent, that's my answer. Whatever connected to the customer is accessible by the stuff. So they just link to the use case. Just link to the use case. Actor. Actor. Yen, yes, you can show your answer. You can share your answer. Yeah, you just link this one. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I present now. Okay. Actually, this kind of question, they should make a flow so that never mind.
Okay, Miss, this is my current question one.
Mm,
Something like that. I explain my logic lah. So, so if I
mm,
see the question, there's like customers and staff. So I do
mm.
two actors first, and then I go through the
Right.
boundary and name. I just follow this part one by one. So boundary and name,
Oh, okay.
boundary and name.
Yeah, correct.
Include and extend. I didn't write the include and extend because it's quite messy. But then if we see the error, like my logic is because I see that there's all functions accessible by customers. So I just
Mm,
create like
right.
a general function. So like they can link both of these. So I use generalization, something like that. I'm not sure how to use this, but
Mm.
my logic is like every like the abstract. So inside the functions you have booking, make payment, check in and
Oh,
check flight status. So generate, I abstract it into like one abstract
I
function. Then for each function, then I can extend or include. So for booking, I include the seat selection and the search. So this one extend like just now what you explained already. So this tree is the 1, 2, 3. So
so
is it correct like that? I'm kind of confused, right?
I think first you did a good job by using the generalization and you use abstract. You know how to use them, but what I can see from your this one from the diagram, booking man critical check flight booking function. Actually, what you did, your concept is correct. But like I said, this is a logic when you're booking an online ticket, right? So booking function, I mean the check-in flight, check flight status. Your check flight status shouldn't be in your booking function because that is two different module. But
Oh,
like I said, do you understand what I'm saying? First, your
yeah.
concept is correct. You know how to apply your concept, but your use case is regardless your concept because your concept is correct. What you do is correct, but what you do for this particular question or for this particular flow of logic is wrong because check flight status, you doesn't need to book for flight ticket to check your flight status. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
For example here, if you don't mind, let me share with you
Okay.
something. Why I said your concept is correct. Hmm, why I said your concept is correct? Because like I said, again, let's go to one. This is FS cannot. Hey guys, by the way, I want to share with you guys. If you want to find a book, a cheap flight ticket, go to this FS. They compare a flight ticket for you. But that's not my point. Here is my point. Mm, 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 mm. So where do I go first? Yeah. Like I said, you doesn't need to book a flight ticket for you to check a flight status. Let's see. And for everyone who does. So, we need to check the status. I think to check status, I need to sign in first. So my booking here. This is just an example of the status. So they should set, okay, like I said just now, why you answer, your concept is correct, but why you answer is because, again, this is just a flow. So, for example here, for me to check my status, I doesn't need to book a ticket. I can directly check my status. Actually, we should have status here. We should have status here because this was in the past. So, by right, they should do some remarks here. That means I can check my flight of my status, any upcoming or my past status, because I don't have upcoming status. So here, by right, here should have status, landed or something. So in your use case diagram just now, you mentioned that you need to book flight, right, before you can see status. But actually in the logic flow, you doesn't need to book any flight to see status of your flight, either for your coming or past. So that's why I said your concept or whatever your concept is correct, but the flow is not correct. So Ian, am I answering your question? Ian, right?
Yeah. Can I show it again?
Okay.
I made some changes. See if it's correct or not.
Can.
Okay. So I changed already. So it becomes another two use case. And then I connect again.
Oh,
It's a bit confusing, but then
no, I can understand this one.
uh,
Booking function, check-in flight, staff, customer, booking, check flight ticket, booking flight, seat selection, make online payment, generate check-in, staff can check-in, staff booking function, check-in flight status, correct. For the staff, correct. For the customer, booking, make online, I think correct already. But you need, because you explained already just now why you didn't put the include and extend word there, right?
yeah, this is include, this is extend.
Yeah, just by the just by the error. Booking flight, correct, correct. But yeah, correct. But your customer on your booking flight ticket, maybe you can include the generate ticket as exclude because you understand?
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah, just my
uh,
suggestion. Exclude.
like this.
Because it's an optional.
Or,
So correct.
or
Make
because
online.
the e-ticket needs the booking flight tickets details.
Oh
Is
wait,
it
booking flight ticket is the ticket, is it?
book flight ticket with seat selection option? Something like that.
Then you just actually seat selection, booking flight ticket, seat selection. Seat selection. Actually, the booking flight ticket, you remove the extend from the booking to seat selection. But that one is quite confusing already. What you did here is correct. Search flight booking function, search flight, booking flight ticket, make online payment. So basically your use case is correct. Customer can check in, customer can check flight status, correct. Staff can booking function, correct. Staff can check in flight. Staff check in flight. staff. Customer and staff. Staff. But I see why your staff can check in flight. Staff can check in flight because staff can access. Okay, betul. I mean correct. Yeah, I think you should correct already.
Okay. Do we need to include
So
like
you already
any like wait, let me find like do we need to include any of these sub actors?
sub actors is actually depend on your question, but based on this question, there are no sub actors.
So only main actors like customers and stuff lah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because sub
okay.
actors can not necessarily a human or organization. It can be any system. For example, calculator.
Oh, okay.
Calculator, yeah. But depends on your question. So for this one, let me check my. But I think no. Yeah, for this particular question, no sub actor. Correct.
Okay.
No sub actor. Yeah, good job.
Okay lah. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you did a good job. Who else wants to share anything regarding the first question? Actually, I think even though this question doesn't have, wow, no L. Okay.
Oh yeah, is this correct?
I noticed one. Oh, by the way, correct. Can you, I'm sorry, can you zoom in? On your right part, right? On your right part in your screen here, can you close this? What do we call this? Yeah, correct. So you have your actor, correct? Customer stuff, you have your boundary, correct? System, correct? One for include book flight ticket, include make online payment, correct? Include and then extend generate ticket, extend, correct? Search flight schedule, use case, check flight. Okay, your customer is correct, including the include and extend. This one is correct. For staff, can you scroll down? For staff, check flight ticket, maintain flight schedule, and then generate report, extend from this one, maintain flight schedule. Maintain flight schedule. Generate report. This one is correct. This one is the concern. Correct. Generate report can be a use case or it can be extend from the second use case. So for your stuff, correct. You have your own use case and then you access to all the use case for customer. So this one is correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. This one is another way to write a use case diagram. If we compare with Ian, Ian is, I think his answer is quite complex because he applied the abstract and generalization. So, but his answer is correct. And then this one, it's quite clear to see your answer. So this is correct. No, L, what you did is correct. Yeah. So anything else you guys want to ask? Or in my sample of answer, right? They do this. Let me share. In my sample of answer, they do this. Because as said in your question, the staff will or can access all the use case by customer. So they do this. They just point this actor, which is staff, to the customer. So whatever the customer do, the staff can access instead of pointing to the each use case in the use case diagram. So they just point from staff to customer. That's another way. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Step, generalization is marks stated. Marks stated. Oh, you mean here? Marks. Here? Right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can here.
that part. So I just followed that.
Yeah, correct. You're correct too on this part. So by right, I think all of you understand already how to write this part. We have a girl student, right, in this class. Celine, what? Celine is this one? Chin, right? Is it correct? Because if I'm not mistaken, there are only one girl student. Xiu Ting Chin, right? Yeah. So far, do you understand or do you have any concern? Any question? Not only her. Anyone want to ask? Anyone want to ask regarding the first question? For the second and third, because our class is until 2, right? And we need to discuss your progress and the new team too. Our class until 2, right? 2, lepas 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, correct. Our class is until 2. So I think for the rest of the tutorial, you need to do, and I will share the answer for tutorial before we move to our progress. Discuss description. No, for practical, we will discuss our progress. So guys, before we move on to our practical, any question regarding your can 2 p.m. Suppose practical session, correct. Upload chapter 3 lecture exercise. I haven't upload for chapter 3, but I will upload. Mana? I only upload 2 or only, right, for exercise 1 and exercise 2. For lecture 3, I will upload later. Okay. Need something to refer. Okay, we'll do later. So anything else before we move to our progress?
No.
So for progress presentation, week 4, week 3. So we are in week 4. So before we move to week 4, since we have 3 newcomers, right? Jonathan, Nathan, and Jeremiah, and Wong. So what I suggest to you guys is, so means when we need to apply generalization in use case. Generalization, generalize. I think another way to use generalization is where's my question? Here. In this kind of question. Because how to apply, how to know, how to know when to apply for any concept is in use case. You mean use case diagram? I think what you mean here is in use case diagram. So in use case diagram, not only for generalization, but for any concept, you need to know or you need to understand what is the concept. So referring to this question, generalization. For generalization, you can refer for this kind of question or this kind of requirement. Access all functions that are accessible by customer. Or this one to something that we call as abstract. Is it correct? Abstract. Abstract is, yeah, abstract. Or this one, this function. So that's how you're going to apply the generalization in use case diagram. Because yeah, where are this one? Because in the sample answer to this one tackle your question. Okay, Daniel, am I answering your question? I'll take it as yes. So before we proceed to our week 4 progress, any question for our tutorial? No. Okay then. So I want to confirm back. There are 4 newcomer, right? Jonathan, Nathan, Wong, right? Wong and Jeremiah. So yeah. So what I suggest last time or on last apa? Last Monday, I have concern because I'm afraid that you don't have enough teammate. But since now you have 4, so apa assignment? Where is it? So for assignment, I suggest 4 of you team up to huh? Why? Oxid. So let me brief you. So for assignment, you need to do this assignment in a group. So currently we only have 2 team or 2 group if I'm not mistaken. Body management. Group Vincent and group 2, right? Yeah, group Noel and group Vincent. Ya, betul lah. So for now we have 2 group. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 11, 12, 13. So what I suggest you guys is this 4 student team up with 4 of you. So Jonathan, Nathan, Wong, and Jeremiah, you guys can team up for this assignment. Okay. So since you join us in week 4, so if you have any concern for our previous material or previous lecture, you guys can ask me. So for practical, we don't have practical class, but what we do on practical class is we will check on your weekly progress. Yeah, on your update on your assignment. So you have 2 parts that you need to submit, which is on week 7 and week 12. So what you need to do is, let me summarize for you. So what you need to do is first, you need to identify any online system, any existing or any system, and then you need to find one. It's not only one, you need to find what is the current problem by referring to this. Where is it? By referring to this. Okay, so by referring to this, you need to by referring to these deliverables, you need to the first thing you need to do is to identify any existing system or current system. And then after you identify based on this list of system, you need to propose or you need to come out with an idea to design a new system to tackle the problem that you identified. Okay, so you need to propose to design. You doesn't have to develop. You just need to design your system. Yeah, you just need to design. So for the first week last time, for the first week, the student, you guys need to identify. This is quite easy. You just need to identify, but do not create any imaginary problem that won't help you. So identify one problem and then you need to prepare functional requirement. So functional requirement is what the system should do or what the system expected to do on your new system. So this functional requirement you need to list out or you need to identify. So in your new system, for example, in your one system, on your new system, for example, you have 4 people, right? 4 people. So one people should assign to one module so that one student will be responsible for his own module. Do you guys understand? For example, let me draw for you guys. Where's new? This is just example. So for example here. So this is your system. And then we have use case, right? Salah nih. Example here. So 4 of you guys. Okay. So for example, what you have in your system, you can add, we can, what edit code. This is just simple example, but don't do this simple. Remove. So we have 4. This is, for example, this is Ian, this is Nathan, this is Wang, this is Jeremiah. So there are 4 of you. This is, so each of you need to be responsible for each of your use case. Okay. This. So, okay. So what you need to do is you need to design or you need to propose a new system that has content module. So for example, you have 4. So 4 of you will be responsible for each of the use case, for each of these use case. So referring back to this assignment, to this specification. So first you need to write an overview of use case diagram. Last week, I'm not sure whose team, but they already have this use case diagram. So use case diagram is like an overall view of this one, like an overall view on high level. That means you doesn't need to be specific on your use case diagram, but you need to write an overview diagram for use case for your system. Predict one, detail, use, produce one. So each of your teammate need to come out, for example, here is Jonathan. So Jonathan need to come out with a detailed use case diagram based on this particular module. But don't tag login as a module. That's too simple. Okay, so produce one use case description. So you need to come out with a use case description. I think use case description I just touched in our lecture this Monday. So let's start. So far, you two, you four of you understand this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So actually, nothing much actually since our first progress. But if you have any question or if you want any idea, later you can contact me. You can PM me. Okay, anytime. Just let me know if you need any help. Okay, okay. So we move to the first group. Oh, I remember last time Noel said, is it in this group? We should do separate.
Oh yeah, break rooms.
Yeah, Noel, can you, ala, I haven't, how to create, I haven't explored yet. Need ka? It's up to you guys actually if you have any concern, because as I can see you have different module.
If guys okay lah. No need.
Yeah. So guys, you guys don't mind, right, if we discuss here in this class? I mean, with
Yeah.
all students.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Don't mind.
Okay then, cool. Because I already see your what your project. It's quite different. It's gonna be discussed in a room. We can. So yeah, Jonathan, later you can discuss. So for now, we move to the who wants to be the first group.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So this week, never mind. You just show me.
So this is the overview.
Noel, I want to suggest you guys. This is just suggestion, okay? Because we have two. Oh no, you have two actor, right? You, as I can see, you have admin and customer. So I think your use case diagram will look nice if you separate one on your left and one on your side, on your right side of your use case.
Okay.
But that's one only minor comment from me. So this is your overview of your use case diagram. So you have 5, right? So one of you should cover one of this module. So let me check. No L, no L, no L. Shopping system, right? Are you still stick with the shopping system?
Yeah. Stop and shop. Yeah.
So this is your use case diagram. So, okay. So what is or where is your functional requirement list?
This one.
Admin should, okay. Shopping, okay. Okay. Admin, add new system admin, delete admin, update admin details. Okay, admin module, product module, custom module product, add new product, update product catalog. Update should include the update product catalog, add a new product details, update a new product details, add a new product details, and you update. So the details shouldn't be in the catalog, or what is your catalog actually? What should be in your catalog? What is the example of anything in your catalog?
In my understanding, it's like product details. Yeah. It's like um,
Product details. So what
yeah.
is the difference between the first point, which is add in new product details with update product catalog?
The update is for the existing product. This one is for the
Oh,
new product. Yeah, so far in my
so
understanding.
new. To delete. What if you want to delete your product?
Uh, I
Is it
think
in the update? What I suggest you to do is add one more list in product module because you have your add function, right? Usually for add, there will be 3 of them: add, delete, and edit. So I suggest you guys to add one more list here in your use case. Delete, add, delete, edit. Yeah, add, delete, delete product. Because these 3 function, add, delete, and edit is update here. They should, usually they will come together. So product module is okay. You're good to go for your product module. And then we have customer module, customer module. User should be able to register. Guys, another comment that I want to give. Okay, for example, here we have 3.5, right? The way of your writing is quite different from 3.4 and 3.3. So what I suggest you guys is to fix a way of your writing. If you want to write something like 3.3, just add, delete, or update. So same goes to your 3.5. But if you want to write something like user should be able to register, then you fix them. Okay? Noel, do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yeah. I think you asked me last time to write regarding the word user should be able, user. I think you asked me this last time. This one should be okay if you want to use this one. That's cool. But fix one way of writing format for your team. User
Okay.
register and create their account. Register and create is same. Should be able to log in, update. User should be able. Okay, I want to comment on the user should be able to log in into their new account. So what if the user forgot their password when they want to log in? Can you come up with any idea to tackle the issue?
The staff would edit the thing.
The staff will edit
The detail if the customer contact the customer service, contact
so
the staff.
so this one is on admin or
Yeah.
who will be responsible?
Admin.
So in the admin module there, I don't see anything that related to the forgot password module.
Or should it be in the admin module or in the customer module and add
What
another actor? Add another actor in the
what
customer module.
customer?
And I add another actor in the customer module. That is the staff. So the staff, let the staff
Customer.
let the staff edit. So
Oh,
instead of
let the staff
user,
handle.
so instead of using user, I choose the name the staff should edit customer can edit details customer details.
So you have another actor here,
Sure, I should have another actor. I think I just added.
but haven't, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
new one. Yeah.
should be okay. Yeah, can, if you want to do that way, Kelvin, you can assign or you can create another actor that will be responsible for the issue. Okay, that one can.
So the module
Actually,
has
when you want,
two actor. So the module will
mm,
have two actor. Okay.
can. Yeah, can. Actually, when we want to design or when we want to develop any system or application or any software, actually, after, for example, right, if we already come out with this list, for example, we already come out with this list, we need to think what is the, actually, there's one term, I'm not sure if you already learned this, there's a negative test. Negative test is to test the wrong input of the user. For instance, in this case, what if the user wrongly or forgot the password? What is the possible solution that you can think? So when you want to write out your list of requirement, you need to think that possibility too. But here 3.5 delete account, login, register. Customer. So now L, because as far as shopping system, right? Shopping system. So this is customer module. So
We
what
don't-
the user can,
on your line.
sorry. So what the customer can do when we already log into your system, because this is shopping online.
By product.
So let me type for you, or what can I suggest for you? First, we can view product. This first. View store. Second, view product. Why am I writing the answer for you? View payroll, UCT product, and then what? Purchase. This is another example that I can think that I suggest to you for you. Actually, your module is quite big. The customer. When we check with your system, customer can do a lot of things. So this one maybe you can go to here. I suggest you to
No, but can we
yes.
just separate? Can we don't need the view product? We just move the customer actor into the product module, and then
Customer actor into product module.
yeah, so customer can view the product also.
Customer can view the product. I don't understand. This is the link. Sharp. I don't understand.
Do we really need the login and register?
That one is actually is a module, but for your project and for your assignment, I think it is set already. Don't use login as your module because that's quite simple. So, but you still can include, but login is quite simple module. So
optional only.
yeah, optional, but I think it's the best if you have because it's not complicated. So here in the message box, I share with you guys a link because you guys are doing online shopping system, right? Shopping system. So this is just a link. So maybe you guys can check it out on what the customer can do for this particular module. I think no L part for the customer. So yeah, you guys check on that, okay? And then for Noel, what I suggest you guys do is send this document to me. Then maybe I will comment and I will respond back to you guys.
Okay.
Can check the diagrams, guy.
Diagram?
Yeah, I want to.
Can, sure.
Like this also, like this, right? Just left and right.
This, yeah, correct. This one is left and right. This one just for make it not look actually, like I said, there's no specific rule, but this one so it won't look messy. But this one is correct already. Corrected already. This one just overview, right? Not the detail. So this one should be okay for your overview case diagram.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the details at the rest there, bottom.
Mean custom. Yeah. Computer or customer. This one is the detail one, right?
Yeah, one of this one shopping cart one.
Yeah, correct. Customer checkout. It says, yeah, correct. This one is correct. Okay, so I suggest you guys to send.
Very simple. Okay, already. Yeah.
Because I think for this level now, for this phase, I think this is okay already. But maybe as we go,
we don't need to do very complicated.
Extend include, you mean? Like the extend, any include function. Maybe that one later as we go on with our project, you will include later.
Oh, so when we learn more, we can add ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but this is cool. Just send to me. That's why I said send to me that
Okay,
maybe I
okay.
can comment
Later.
up for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, boss.
Okay,
Okay.
boss.
Okay. Okay. So I think we can move to the next group. We have this group. We have Noel already, Daniel, Kelvin Shop already. We have Ferry Vincent, Ivan, Alvin, Celine, Rachel, and another Shark. So what is your progress? Last week, I remember you guys didn't present, right? If I'm not mistaken, this group. Yeah, so this week, okay. This forwarding management system. Wait, I think Rachel, right? Is Rachel in this group? Rachel. Ah, Rachel. Because Rachel sent me something. I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet. Uh-oh. Rachel, I think you sent something last week, but I haven't looked at it. I'm sorry. My God, I forgot. I'm sorry. But present first. I'm sorry, Rachel. Okay. Are you? I cannot hear you. Hmm. Siapa ni? Guys, this group, you want to explain because I think it's easier if some or any of you can turn on your mic and explain.
Um,
Yes.
so so far this is our progress for folding management system. With the background of the organization, we chosen EBX, and then this is the current problem that's faced by the current system.
Rachel, before that, okay. So I want to comment out on your writing first. I think, since, can you scroll up? I think it's good for you guys, for your team to have this. I'm not sure just now with the Noel team. I didn't notice if you have something like this, but it's good if you have this in your report or in your project. But since I want to focus on, I haven't read, but on overall, I want to focus on your writing, right? I think it will be better. It will be better if you see your paragraph. Can you justify it? I mean, make it, make it look. What's it, ma? Yeah, that's one. I'm very particular on that one. So, okay. Can you scroll down? I think this one I will read later and I will comment. I just want to see what is your current problem with the existing system. Problem, prevent optimal So this one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, last time you asked me, right? You want to combine from the customer and the courier, is it?
Yeah.
Do I speak too fast? Yeah. So you want to combine the courier, correct, and the customer. Yeah. So what is your, okay, what is your overview use case diagram?
We don't have that yet.
Bro, it's week 4 already. But I think you should come out with but never mind, it's okay because you should come out with your use case diagram already. But it's okay if you already, I can see you did some work here, but you need to come out with the overall view, because overview of your use case diagram, because that is very important. Because if you don't have your overview use case diagram, you do not know where's your design is going, where, I mean, like, you do not know how you're going to design your overall system. But as far as I read back through our conversation, I think I understand what you're trying to do, but it's crucial for you to have your overview use case diagram. So for next week, by the way, you did a good job. You already come up with this. So by next week, let me share my screen with you. So by next week, you should have this one. No, you should cover, you already have this one. But functional requirement list, maybe you already have there, but I haven't checked your documents. I will comment later. But for this one, you need to have this one, overview of your use case diagram. For overview, right, you just need to write simple like this. You doesn't need to be very specific because this is not the detailed use case diagram. You just need to write out your, each of you, what is your uh, use case. It doesn't have to be specific. And then produce one use case, for produce one detailed use case diagram. So based on this one, you need to come out with one use case, detailed use case. But for your use case detail, like Shak asked me from a second just now, you don't have to be specific. You just need to know, for you, for example, Rachel, you just need to know what is your use case. So you, from that use case, you can come up with one more detailed use case. Then maybe later, as we go on with the project, later you can add maybe your include or extend function. I'm not sure. It's depend on your flow of your project. But just have, I mean, like, just come out with a framework of your project, because I think your idea is quite good. So shouldn't have any problem with this. But this one, by right, this one, because, but I won't blame you guys, any of you, because use case diagram we only touch on this week. So for each of your module, or each of you should come out with use case description. You guys understand, right? Use case description. So each of you should come out with your use case description. But I suggest, because we have overview of use case diagram, so you should come out with one use case description from this overview use case diagram, and one use case description for your detailed use case diagram. For example, for this team, for this team, you have 4 use case, right? That means you will come out with 4 detailed use case diagram for use case description. So for 4, then you plus one more for the overall. So by right, you have 5 use case description. Do you understand or not what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? You should come out with your
Yeah.
use case description. Okay, cool. So I think that's all good. Use case activity diagram for scenario, use case description, activity diagram, initial class diagram, domain entity. I think activity diagram. This one, these two for week 4 and week 5. I expect to see next week, at least this one, especially for group Rachel.
Okay.
You haven't touched this part, okay? With that. Okay, so yeah, that's all I guess. But my bad because I didn't respond to you. So I'm sorry on that. Yes, Ian?
Miss, the system, do we need to like a target company? Like do we need to like based on a real company, or we can create like company or something like that?
No, no. You doesn't need to have a target company or it doesn't need to be on a real company.
Also, we can just create a, a
Yeah,
abstract one. Oh, okay. Because I see the questions give like Shopee and
yeah.
Lazada example, so I thought need.
No, actually, this is the example of the existing system. So you need to identify, it doesn't, actually, it's not only this. For example, last time during our discussion, there's one group that bakery shop, if I'm not mistaken, there are bakery shops. So that's bakery shop doesn't have an online system. So they're going to propose that online system for that particular bakery shop. That can be a problem too because there doesn't have any online system. So you doesn't need on, I mean like not limited to this list. You can refer to any system or any shop. It's up to you. But you doesn't need to propose to the real one. Am
Oh,
I
okay.
answering your question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So anything else question, guys, you want to ask? Oh, it's me, right?
Oh yeah, Miss, can we
Oh,
present again?
can we present what?
Present our Google Doc.
Now?
Yeah. Or
Sure,
should
can.
we just? Okay.
Google Doc can if you want to share. But because, guys, do you have class after this?
No,
No,
it's
so
just
because, yes, 3 p.m. Oh yeah, I have class too. So for whoever have class at 2, maybe you guys can leave if you want to leave. This is problem phase. Functional requirement list based on module. Okay, thanks, Miss. Okay, Ian. Thank you, guys. Who wants to leave can leave, okay? Bye-bye. Noel, I think this one, right? I need to look into the details. So what I suggest to you guys is send me this one. So I will comment.
Oh yeah, Miss, I send the link to your email. So I
Oh,
set
already.
yours as yeah,
Editor?
editor. Yeah.
Cool. Then, okay. Okay. Oh, receive. So I will comment on this letter, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, receive. Okay, good. So guys, I think that's all for today. This one I will respond to you, okay, Noel, and your team.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's all for today, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay.